Just because a man is nice to you does not mean he's good for you.
So I lost the intro to this video, and also my mic was off half of the time of this video. So guys, bear with me, okay? So just imagine me saying my intro. Hey, beautiful people, how you doing today? It's your girl Destiny here, and welcome back to my channel. How you are doing? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video is another banging video, another banging conversation as always. So this video is a video of a woman who was having the conversation talking about how some men can be a nice man but not a good man. And she went on to explain how some of these men can be very manipulative and they'll make you feel like something is wrong with you. You're crazy because they are nice outside. People love them outside. They have great personality, but you just can't seem to wrap your hands around why you feel like he's not treating you right and all that. So she wanted to really elaborate on this, and this has strike a bigger conversation. Anyway, guys, let's go hear what she has to say. Okay, and yeah, I just explain what she means by a man can be a nice man but not a good man. I have a lot to say to this, but let's go hear what she has to say. Then we'll come back and talk more.
Yesterday, I saw a post of a woman talking about how her ex-husband was a nice man but wasn't a good man. And I want to talk about this a little bit. She goes on to basically detail how he was such a liar, he was super manipulative, but on the day-to-day, he was super nice. He would show up for her, do the little things, like he was never mean to her when it came down to it. And she mentions essentially that this is just like a mind for her because she couldn't really like necessarily be mad. And it kind of just like her up when it came to like her trust. I wish I could stitch her video so bad, but I totally resonate because I was thinking about this literally the other day. And I feel like something about like a nice man who still like lies to your face, still does things behind your back, but still will like take you on night dates, will get you flowers, will show up for you on the day to day, will call you beautiful, will reaffirm you, but you know that he's still doing his deed is the absolute worst. It literally makes you feel like you are so crazy and that you're digging for things. It makes you start to question your own intuition because you're like, he's so nice. He does all these things. Like, there's no way that he's not a good man because there are so many men out there who are not kind, who are not nice. And he's nice. It makes you start thinking like, oh, maybe he's just troubled, or maybe I can just fix him, or maybe he's this, or maybe he's that, but he does this, he does that. And you start making these little excuses for him that just add up. And this is why I think it's so important to not really focus on the little things when it comes to how someone is treating you on the day to day, but more so how they show up in all aspects of their life and in all realms. Like, someone can be very nice, front facing, but they also can be a very malicious person. They can also be someone that garners a lot of trauma and is very defensive, or very manipulative, or a liar, or whatever it is. But they can still be nice. And niceness is not enough. And I want a lot of more women to really realize that, like, just because a man is nice to you does not mean he's good for you.
Please go down in the comment section and share it. I'd love to know what you think about this conversation and everything this sister said down in the comment section. Do you agree with her? Do you disagree with her? Please go ahead and share it. So this has gotten a lot of people talking. A lot of women especially has so much to say about this. And I, your girl Destiny, has so much to say about this. So you want, let's go hear other people's thoughts on this conversation. A good man, a nice man can also be not so good man. Anyway, guys, let's go hear people's thoughts. Then we'll come back and talk more.
Yesterday, I saw a post of a woman talking about how her ex-husband was a nice man but wasn't.
Darling, it is called manipulation. To the outside world, my exes were nice. But behind closed doors, they weren't good men. They didn't have no integrity, no morals, no values, no. But that is the most aggravating thing because you're thinking to yourself, these are nice men. But they're really not. They're not good men. It's like a total mind. I remember telling one of my exes my horrific experience in Turkey. And he's like, I'm not like that. I'm a nice guy. I wouldn't do that to you. But he was manipulating me, emotionally abusing me. The next guy was the one I had a situationship with. And I mentioned him before, the guy who created tab during the time we were dating. And he gave it to me to pay. Remember that? Yeah, him. So he thought he was a nice guy because he held the door. He helped the homeless. And I honestly felt like he wasn't helping the homeless because he really wanted to help the homeless. He was just doing that to make himself feel better and to tell people like, yeah, I helped the homeless. He really thought he was a good person because, again, like I mentioned, held the door, helped the homeless. He helped his friends when they didn't have a place to stay, so they stayed with him and rent free. But he was manipulating them as well because one of the friends wanted to leave. And he's like, where are you going to go? You don't have any money. Not only that, the tab, which I did not pay for, no. Then tell me that he's still friends with his exes, but low-key was still messing around with them, but trying to mind me. See, now, he wasn't a good person.
I saw a post of a woman talking about how her ex-husband was a nice man, but wasn't a good.
Oh, a man could be a nice man, but a man can be a nice man and not be a good man. You want a man that's a man. I don't know why y'all ladies keep trying to divide a man's behaviors up. You're not a psychiatrist. You're not a therapist. He's either going to respect you, treat you the way you deserve to be treated, or you're going to leave. You're not tired? Oh, well, yeah. You can be a nice man, but not be a good man. You can be a good man and not be a nice man. If he does not treat you the way you deserve to be treated, then leave. Oh my God. This is why y'all stay heartbroken and stay getting used for sex and stay getting manipulated. Stop caring about that. If he don't treat you good, leave.
He was such a liar. He was super manipulative, but on the day-to-day, he was super nice.
Go watch this sister's video. It's actually quite informative, and it really just sparked something in my mind. Like, I remember having this conversation a few weeks ago with this guy who was like super Christian guy, good guy, whatever, right? And I remember we had this conversation. He was like, I think women don't like good men. They like bad boys. They like these kind of guys, whatever kind of guys. And I remember like looking at him and I said to him, a lot of you guys think you're all good, you know that? It's like I've never come across a man who actually says, I'm not a good man. You all think you're good men. And you base it on the fact that you've never been to jail or you're not a drug dealer or something. It's like you guys just think, you compare yourselves to the most extreme of people. But on an everyday basis, some of you guys are spiteful, you're manipulative, you're liars. Even you, the ones that are in church. Just as spiteful, just as horrible as the guys out there in the world.
Yesterday, I saw a post of a woman talking about how her ex-husband was a nice man, but wasn't.
So go watch that original video, but I cannot begin to say how much I resonate with this girl's video and the original girl that she's talking about's video. My ex is the most lovable, cool, fun, nice guy. Like, he's that guy. Everybody loves him. Oh my gosh. It's like he walks in a room and all the attention goes to him. He makes every single person feel special. I have never felt so special. And, you know, being someone that's diagnosed with borderline personality, he really I'm in the best place of my life because of him and how much he really built me up. And just every day, he just seems so excited to like be with me and be alive and just be around people. But he was a terrible boyfriend. Like, me and my friends always say, he's a great friend. He's not a great boyfriend. And it's just like, he was so lovable, but like he wasn't committing to me. He made me feel, I would be in therapy being like, I don't even know why I need anything else from him, because he's doing every single thing I've ever wanted in a partner. He's my best friend. He builds me up. He feeds me words of affirmation. He's everything that I want except for the commitment. And I was just like, oh, you know, who cares that he doesn't post me on Instagram when he does everything else? He makes me feel like I'm his soulmate, right? When we're in front of people, he makes me feel special. So I was just making all these excuses, and then I found out that if I was not in front of him, he did not have the same energy. And that's exactly why I always say, like, you really just never know. So you gotta just say, f it and be prepared for the worse and enjoy whatever you have with someone, because you really just, there's no way to tell who ain't shit.
Please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this conversation down in the comment section, but please keep it respectful. Yeah, on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a respectful way. So go ahead and share your thoughts. I totally agree and understand what this lady was talking about. We can have a nice man, but he's not a good man. And this type of men are the type of men that makes you question your sanity, because when you are in the relationship, the one thing that you always communicate to him to say, you know what, this is what I want, this is what my expectation in this relationship is, and all that, is that one thing he will not give to you. It will give you every other thing. And outside is the good guy, is the polite guy, is the guy that makes everybody laugh. And when maybe you're having that conversation with maybe your friends, family, and you're like, you know what, I don't like the way he treats me, I don't just like he's doing this. They'll just look at you like, you're the crazy one. You're like, this guy doesn't have a problem. He doesn't cheat. He doesn't come home late. He doesn't do this. He doesn't do that. So what's your problem? He gives you everything the way a man should. So all they do, they just play mind games with you. The one thing that you need most in the relationship, they will not give it to you, but they will give every other thing that does not really mean anything to you. They will give it to you so that it doesn't seem like they are the fault. And most of these men that have this trait, they're actually men that don't want to look like the bad guy. And those type of men, they will not end the relationship. They will want you to always be the one to walk away. They will treat you the best way and also the worst way. And at that time, you start questioning yourself, like, but I think he loves me. He did this for me. He did that for me. I think he loves me. But the one thing you truly want in a relationship is not going to give it to you. And it comes different for different women. Okay, like just like, for example, if you tell him like, oh, darling, I don't like where you keep this cup. Don't put this cup there again. At that point where you know that you're bubbling up, you're angry, you're already spotting his game, he's going to put the cup. He's going to do everything like, oh, sorry, baby, keep the cup. But once he knows that you've lost your guard down, you're back to your regular schedule, he's going to go back to the old habits over and over again. And this type of behavior goes on like repeatedly over and over again. Like, like I can so relate. And these are the type of things that I see a lot in my society. And they make a lot of these women feel like they are crazy. Like, people ask you, like, why do you want to leave him? He's the perfect guy. The men out there, they are terrible. This one is good. Like, he's the good one among them. So deal with it. Like, those type of things. I get